Next, we're going to look at personal knowledge management, PKM, or developing your own knowledge and ideas, doing research, developing your own thoughts is the realm of personal knowledge management. And there is a section under the reference, on the reference dashboard, called the Thought Hub, which is for developing your own knowledge, thoughts, and ideas. And this is a set of 4 interlinked and related databases. Knowledge is specific books or courses or educational tasks or projects or goals that you want to complete. So it could be a webinar, it could be a book, it could be a course you're taking, it could be something that you're studying in more detail. And these have a status of active, pending, completed. So you can plan out your educational projects, you can plan out the books you're going to read or the courses you're going to take. And as you take them, you can take detailed and thorough notes and record them. And each course or book or knowledge database entry is linked to a creator, which is an entry in the people database. So knowledge entries have creators or authors, which are in the people database. So in the people database, you have a list of people, of authors, of creators, of coaches or teachers you've worked with, and they'll each have their own entry in the people database, which will be linked with whatever courses or books, etc., of theirs you have completed or queued up. So that's the knowledge database and the people database. The knowledge database is also linked to the concepts database and the notes and ideas database. And each of these databases are also linked with each other. So these 3, knowledge, concepts, and ideas, are all interlinked and related, but they have specific functions and categories. Knowledge, as I said, is for educational projects or outcomes. Concepts is for, it's kind of almost like your own personal glossary or dictionary. It's for specific terms that you have a particular understanding or understanding of or ideas about. So this is sort of like a personal glossary, and it's also like a global tag database, because almost all of the other databases are linked to the concepts database. So if you have a particular concept, like discipline is a concept, that can be linked to other concepts. It can have sub-concepts and super concepts. It can be linked to knowledge database entries. It can be linked to ideas and people. It can be linked to content. It can be linked to web links. It can be linked to expenses. And it's also linked to the actionable database. So the concept database is also serves the role of a master tag database, where you can essentially link or tag anything in your system to a particular concept. So it's an extra tool for linking the different parts of your system, or indexing the different things that are in different parts of your system. And then notes and ideas is really just for random thoughts that aren't really necessarily referenced or actionable, or maybe they're just notes, like from a phone call or a meeting that you wanted to record just in case, or just to have a record. For things that are actionable, they go into the actionable database. For things that are referenced, they generally go into some other database. But just for random ideas, stream of consciousness, it doesn't have to be a single word or even a phrase. It can be a sentence or a paragraph, or just anything that you can't find a place to put anywhere else, doesn't seem to fit anywhere else, but for whatever reason, you just want to keep it. And notes and ideas are linked to concepts and knowledge, and also various other databases. So the purpose of the Thought Hub is to collect and organize thoughts and information that's not necessarily actionable. It's not necessarily part of a project. It's not necessarily part of a piece of content. It's not something that you want to do anything with necessarily, other than maybe just collect the ideas all in one place, until maybe you get enough ideas together to become a project, or to become a piece of content, a book or an article. Or maybe you just want to collect notes about things that happen throughout your day that you just want to have access to later, or you might want to look up later. This is the place to do that. So for organizing your own thoughts and ideas, for doing research into a particular topic, for personal knowledge management, PKM in general, that's what the Thought Hub is for.